Hi, this is Edwin Dearborn, coming to you live from my office here in Henderson, Nevada. And I wanted to talk to you today about how you as an individual, how I as an individual can deal with this sense of overwhelming craziness in our world. So I'm coming to you with a cup of coffee. Good morning. And what do we do about all the overwhelm? I think for me, this is my take on this, on how to deal with the overwhelm, is it's so easy to get focused on the crazy that you can't change, that you stop focusing on the ability that you can change. See, every time, good morning, Marie, every time there's a craziness and it gets into your world, it gets into your mind, really what that is life is telling you is you lack a mental capacity or a physical ability or a sense of responsibility to how to be in control of it. I'll give you an example. If you're a martial arts expert, facing a drunk thug coming at you isn't as scary to someone who is not trained in how to respond to that crazy person. So we all can face that crazy guy, but it's the guy with the abilities, it's the martial artist with the abilities that has a better way of responding. And so many times we focus our attention on complaining or worrying about the thing out there that we can't control, that we take our attention off of how we increase our abilities and intelligence and our IQ of how to deal with that craziness. Social media, our world, has made it very popular to be a spectator, to complain, to feel like you're adding your 2 cents by adding information. And definitely that's better than nothing. Like, I'm all about sharing your views, publishing, being a content creator, and trying to put answers out there, or intriguing content, or thought-provoking content, or emotionally evoking content. All about that. So if you're a writer, you're a content creator, you're a videographer, you're a musician, a poet, there's all types of different types of content creators. And I know that your effort to communicate to the world often is to either educate, inform, disabuse us of false ideas, and that's greatly needed and greatly appreciated. But what do we do beyond just that? Is there something else that we can do? And this is where it is important for us as individuals to take the time to reevaluate how we're going to respond to the world. How are we going to identify our weak points? And I want to give you a couple of examples of what I did for myself. So back in March, if you follow me on social media, I had this major epiphany. I've been in the marketing business and sales almost my entire life, but digital marketing specifically since around 2008. And I've been trying to sell my marketing services and have to many businesses. But within that model of selling my marketing services to boom other people's businesses, there's the opportunity that I'm marketing a business that really isn't good at business. And I'd find that people that are not good at business would complain about the business that I gave them. These are bad leads. This isn't the type of clients I'm looking for. And, like, I'm supposed to always find perfect clients for somebody. There's no way I can always find, I don't even find perfect clients for me. So how am I going to find it for you? So my point is that in March, I made a significant change. I decided I will get a seat at the table of the businesses that I help. I'm going to do something about it by being a cause in the business versus the effect of the business. So I'm going to take on a board of director or a part ownership or some type of strategic alliance. And by making that change, I actually found more opportunity than I did before, and I'm in a more proactive position. Because I decided to myself, how am I going to respond to this in such a way that always puts me in a proactive, causative position at the table? How am I going to walk away from these things that I don't like? Instead of complaining about the world that I don't like, instead of complaining how the government mismanaged the COVID quarantine, instead of complaining about how people dropped into fear and gave away their liberties, I was like, you know what? I'm going to respond by putting myself in a better position in business. I'm going to learn about new businesses. I'm going to learn about what businesses are recession-proof. There are recession-proof businesses. Good, I'm going to get into those. That's a proactive change that I can make in response to insanity. So instead of being woeful about what's happening, I decided to be proactive, and that I think is the key. Okay, I'll be doing more posts about this, more Facebook Lives. I wanted to just maybe instigate some ideas that, complaining about the world isn't going to change the world. We got to change ourselves first, how we're going to respond to the world, how we're going to help the world. And I know it's a daunting task sometimes, but I believe that this is what will raise your tone. This is what put you in a more proactive mindset. This is what's going to attract you, the people that you want to work with. This is going to attract the opportunities that you want to be in. To me, this is the unlock. So I'm going to be doing more about this topic in the future. So I want you to stay ambitious. I want you to stay focused on the eye in the mountain and what you should be doing. Don't worry about the craziness out there. Work on yourself. Team up with people that have a similar goal. Team up with people that have a similar mindset, that want to improve themselves. And guess what? You will find the people. You will find the opportunities. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm telling you, it's there. Change inside. Don't worry about what's happening on the outside. Talk to you later.